Hello. Hello. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. How you doing? All right. There go YouTube. Hey YouTube. Hey Nidra. Hey Rupinda. Hello. How y'all doing? Hey Instagram. Hey TikTok. All right. Let's get into it. Welcome back to my channel. This is Adana, also known as the Afro Zen. And today I'm reading for the beautiful, handsome collective. Hello, collective. How you doing? Flowers, flowers, flowers. All right, let's do it again. Flowers, flowers, flowers. One more time. Flowers, flowers, flowers. Yes. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe, hit that notification bell. To book a private reading with me or to shop in my store, all that information is in the description box below. Thank you for that compliment. Private tea. Thank you. I am the shameless plug when it comes to healing, okay, and journals. This is a series that I am creating, but this is the first book in my series. It's called Ink and Emotions, a poetry journal. And this journal was created to help to evolve and to enhance the positivity and mental health positivity and mental health awareness in a positive manner. And what this book entails is that there are many different forms of poems in here that you read, and then there's a reflection space where you take time to reflect as to how the poem resonates with you. Okay, it's like an uplifter, it's a booster. Then there are other prompts in here, such as a mental health daily tracker, self-care journal. You can track your emotions day to day. There's also a daily reflection space. And there's also mantras for the morning, the afternoon, and also in the evening, okay? So definitely grab my book. It's on Amazon, okay? Thank you. And you can grab it on TikTok as well, too, okay? All right. Let's get into it. Channel message here is they're getting caught up for the extracurricular activities. Somebody, so as we would say, or as a Trini would say, someone has a bullying spirit. A bullying spirit to someone that cannot control their sexual tendencies. All they want to do is just bull, bull, bull. That's what's on their mind 24/7. So someone is struggling a lot with their sexual control. I guess I'll put it that way, sexual control. To the point where they feel like that if they can't be satiated or they don't feel satiated daily, they will go outside of wherever they are to go and look for it. So this person frequents a lot of, we'll say, streetwalkers or individuals that will pay to have a service, if you catch my drift, a sexual service, okay? How they got caught here is that there is actually video. There's a videotape unbeknownst to them. But what I saw in my meditative state was that it looks like the person that they slept with or the person that they paid to sleep with, they take them to some form of a hotel, something, motel, something. And this person wanted to kind of set this person from the past up. This could be a mother, a father, uncle, cousin, sister, ex-brother, ex-lover, ex-husband, ex-wife, however it resonates, okay? So whoever they're paying for the service wanted to set them up because it was always on the regular that this past person would pay this person for, sexual service. The person that is the recipient of the finances to do the service started to think outside the box and wanted to pin or wanted to more so blackmail the person that was paying for the service. Seems like the person that was paying for the service has a name within their community amongst their peers, and how their peers in the community sees them and is a very, upright state. So if something like this was to come out, it would completely tarnish their name. Well, things are coming out, of course, not just that, but other things have came out, but because of how dirty this person is from the past was when they were doing their foolishness here, the way that it's coming out is it just reeks. It's just really messy. It's very nasty. Like everybody's just watching, but nobody wants to touch it. It's just, and that's figuratively speaking, and it could be actually literal as well, you know? So this person is having a hard time because now they're being blackmailed because of the services that they paid for. And this man, it's not even a woman, it's a man that was receiving the services. The man that was getting paid for the services from the man is threatening to blow everything up because they want money. They're extorting, or they're trying to extort this masculine for money. Hey, okay, we got coffin here. Wow. Why did coffin come out first? Because adjudication is in reverse. Someone has been lying to the courts about you being like a streetwalker, or someone's lying about the collective in regards to you paying for services or getting services paid for sexually. That's the buzz around some form of a court proceedings, is that they can't find you and that you're on the street somewhere. That's what I'm hearing. So I actually saw like a vision of a court case. Then I saw the judge, and then I saw the defendant side completely, like no one's there, because you would be considered the defendant, and then they're the plaintiff. So however that resonates for you, but that's just what I saw. I got like a quick glimpse of it. They're telling people that you're prostituting, which you're not, so you don't even have to get upset or riled up. You ain't doing it, you ain't gotta worry about it, okay? But that's what they're saying, but that's what they're doing. They're saying you're doing it, you're not doing it, but they're actually doing it. And the evidence is going to back up, or there's enough evidence to back up, basically exonerating you from all this BS that they were saying about you versus what they're actually doing. So there'll be full proof here, because somebody is going to, this is crazy, great fortune and sudden wealth. So this trick, or the person that was doing the services and getting paid for the service that they were doing, is a man though. This man is going to railroad this other man into a corner. It seems like, okay, so we have pathway in reverse. Please keep in mind, it's not going to resonate for everybody, okay? So like if you felt like your past lover, or even if like family member was on the down low here, this is what they're doing, okay? They prefer the same sex, but they're hiding it. But while they're hiding, because they feel like they feel like that they can't come out and be comfortable with the lifestyle, They feel like it's forbidden, so it has to be hidden. This is how they feel. This is how they perceived, okay? You may have mentioned before to this person that they may have been into the same sex and they got very upset or very irate or very belligerent with you, okay? That's who I'm talking. So whoever that resonates for, okay? What's happening here is that it's now starting to turn into some form of like a connection, like a full-blown connection. It started off as I'll meet up with you at the hotel, do your thing, drop you a couple dollars. That's how it started off. But as they keep meeting up over time, it actually came into something, you know, like a love something, okay? Makes sense, okay. So with that being said, so how this relates to the collective, the feminine, the divine collective, women basically, is that this person hid that part from you. I feel like you were aware. Again, like I said, you may have said something, maybe you didn't, however it resonates. But for the ones that were aware as to what was going on, they did not want you to be aware that you were spot on. So they did a lot of things to make you kind of like second guess yourself, or they'll throw into your face that you are a gardening tool, or all you're good for is that, you know what I mean? Like they will always throw that back into your face. If you can sit back and think and recollect about that. Now, the reason why this is coming up and why this is important for you here is because, like I said, there have been many attempts for you to pre-transition out, not just by one person. And I know for some, for y'all who resonate, but for people that hear this for the first time, they be like, man, ain't nobody. But you have a mother figure, a father figure, an uncle, or this, or that, like it's just too much people that feel that they have permission to just pre-transition you out. They all had their own reason as to why they felt like they were the God in your life. Anywho, they use you as a facade, or they use you as just a face that they're not into what they're into. Okay? We're not here to judge anybody. I'm just giving the message. Okay? What else about to say? So they hid that from you because they felt they had to keep a certain appearance. Happy girlfriend, happy wife, if you have a child, children, whatever the case may be, okay? They needed to keep a certain face or a certain persona when they are out in the community or basically out amongst their peers. You were the cover-up. But the things that they were doing behind the scenes, it grew even more because they were spending more time with one another, and it grew into something more. It grew into love. It is what it is. The person that they kept hidden, I promise you, is gonna come out a secret lover. Let me see. It didn't come out secret lover, but I'm gonna tap into this. Look, secret lover. Oh man, it's turning into this secret lover now feeling restless because this ex here told them everything about you in a very negative way. Just pillow talking to the secret lover here, and this secret lover grew a disdain for you because of what this person was saying. But now things are playing out in a way where the secret lover, it's a lot of people that's involved in this, man. It's a lot of people that's involved in this foolishness. One person created a big heap of a mess because of their bullying spirit. Anywho, secret lover is threatening to expose this ex here for money because they now want everyone to know that they're not the secret anymore. They're just the lover. They don't want to be the secret. They want to be the lover. And this ex here is not ready to do that. Concerned. Don't want to do it. Scared of the outcome. Man. Someone's in thought about it. They're so nervous, but you were the closest thing to them while all this was happening and playing out. But this has been going on for years. There's been a third party, probably a fourth party too, but there have been quite few people that your ex, connected with. And they tried to hide that secret that they like what they like, they're into the same sex. They try to hide it. But the secret lover doesn't want to be hidden. That's why this ex here would take them to hotels and meet up at hotels, because it's like, and while you thinking this person working, they at hotels. I'm telling you, I'm not making it up. Fake emperor, a karmic fake emperor. Tower moment. Look, secrets. That's the secret. They want to abuse you for what they can't do, which is truly being themselves. They wanted to be themselves as much as they could, but the only way they could truly be themselves was within a hotel room. That's the only way they felt that they could truly be themselves, when all they really had to do was just do that, be themselves. It was a fight against themselves. That's what it was. But because you were there, you were close by, you were in proximity as to them going through what they were going through, you got the brunt of it, which is crazy, because that's not fair to you. Somebody that can't truthfully live how they want to live is upset because they're not speaking about it. They're keeping it bottled in. And here you come with someone that is being able to live life how they see fit. That's going to infuriate someone. And in some wild cases, the person who's just themselves, meaning you, get abused for it. Like, it gets deep. Innocent, you don't realize innocent people pay a lot or pay a cost of something because of people's gains. I'm going to keep saying it. They want you to put your life at risk for them. Absolutely not. Absolutely not. Do you hear me? Your life is and always will be priceless. Always. Always. This was a hefty price to pay. Very hefty, believe it or not. And they wanted you to pay the price of the thing that they're doing, or the hefty thing that they're doing. No way. No way. Cold-hearted anxiety. They plotting against you because you may have known something. You may have said something unknowingly or knowingly, however it resonates. But the anxiety turned them or made them cold-hearted, and they feel like that you're responsible for it. How? When they got somebody trying to extort them for money, for the fiat, for the dineros, for the pesos, for the yen, for the rupees, and they don't have the same energy for them. Crazy. You ain't demanding nothing of this person while you were when they were in your presence. You weren't demanding anything. You know what I mean? Like you chill. You do you. You wasn't problematic. I'll put it in that way. You weren't problematic. And by you not being problematic, it was too boring for them. Okay. Listen, I'll be bored all day. Listen, I'm okay with that. Anywho, your boring was different. It was unique. It was something that they've never saw before. And they just had to find any whatever reason that they could find to discredit why you were the way that you were. Truly, because they cannot live who they want to be. That's basically what it is. They are so far away from themselves, it's crazy. Anywho, we got belong to the streets. Oh, man. Yeah, this is karma. So this information belongs to the streets because of the type of things they're doing in the streets. So since you played in the street, it's going to stay in the street. That's how I'm getting it. Since they playing in the streets, it's going to stay in the streets. Man. Okay. Look, dreams come true. I love boring too, boo. Shoot. It's the most simplistic, but to me, rewarding thing being boring. Yeah, it's, I don't know. I see the complexity in being boring, and I see the simplicity, the simplistic things in being boring. So I can see it from both sides, and it's good. It's a good balance, you know? Anywho, we have sudden changes here with illegal. Heartbroken, sudden changes in illegal activity, child. Heartbroken, sudden changes in illegal activity. Man, for their lying ways. Man, someone lying in court about you, but the thing they're lying about is the thing that they're doing. Man, you don't miss me with that foolishness, man. Get the hell out of here. You don't get the hell up out of here, child. Dark energy. Somebody's listening to Mace. I'm also hearing Alanis, Alanis. I'm sorry if I mispronounced that. Candle Magic and Family. So it's like this person did work on their own family, or this ex did work against their own family. This is just, why you can't just be yourself, bro? We in 2025. People, you know what? Golly. Like they did all this to get in trouble just to be free? All of this. This all you didn't have to do it. None of this. It's just weird. The first thing somebody wants to do when they're caught is they want to destroy it. Why? It took you that long to build it. Why you want to destroy something that you built? And I'm speaking specifically towards the karmics, because I know they watch. Why are you so quick, karmic, to break down the thing that you've been building for a very long time? They don't want nobody to see what they made. They don't want nobody to see their masterpiece of that they made. That's the fifth. They want to abort ship. Abort. They know. Wow. But they don't have that same energy while they're in the state of doing the foolish things that they do. Again, be afraid of what? What are we afraid? What exactly are we supposed to be afraid of, huh? Over here, huh? What? Someone tell me, please. Anybody. What exactly are we supposed to be afraid of? When someone that gets caught in the act of doing something that they know that they should not be doing, and the first thing they want to do is they want to fold like an accordion. They want to fold like a towel, child. They want to fold like some envelopes. They want to fold like blindfolds. They want us to be afraid of them type of nincompoops? Come on. Come on. You notice when we do something, especially unintentionally, because we do things unintentionally sometimes, and when we are aware of the thing that we have done unintentionally, oh, I'm sorry, can I do it? We're looking for some form of a solution to ensure that we don't do it again. We're not embarrassed by it. We're like, you know what, hey, it happened. But we redirect that thing, that scenario, that situation, wherever the case may be, to make it become something better. Not them. They destroy everything possible, but yet they the one doing it behind. Man, just... Oh, man. That's all you can do, because now the story want to shift. Now the story want to change. What story? Why should the story have to change if you said that story was to be true? What do you have to change in a story that's supposedly true? You're reneging on what you said. You're regressing back on what you stated, but yet you were very confident for years, Karmic, that was to be the truth. Can truth be challenged? What do you think? Do you think truth can be challenged? Or do you think lies can be challenged? Or do you think both could be challenged? What do you think? So if the truth cannot be challenged because the truth is what it is, you see how they put themselves on Front Street? They said what they said was supposed to be the truth, but the truth cannot be challenged because the truth is what it is. But as soon as other people have realized, including yourself, that they were telling nothing but a bunch of lies, then they started to scramble. Then they started to walk around or run around like a chicken with no head on. They did everything possible to disassemble, to disengage in regards to what they have done. They don't make sense, man. They make sense? For real. Do they? I think people think I be picking on them. I do. I sure do. Logically, I pick on them. I'm not going to waste my energy emotionally on them heifers. Logically, though, yeah. I feel good doing that, you know? But serious question. Seriously. You got people out here that is so adamant that they be speaking truth. Okay. I don't ever have to dispute you or fight you down. No, I'm not doing that with you. Whatever. Okay. But if you ain't telling the truth, it's going to come out. And the only person that going to feel the shame is the person that's not speaking the truth. I would never feel shame because I always speak in truth. Yes, that's right. No, that's not right. I'm not sure. Let me get back to you. Yeah. I'm going to tell you straight up. I don't know. Yeah, that's right. No, that's wrong. I ain't sure. No, I ain't doing all that extra when I can just be upfront and honest, right? Yeah, that's it now. I'm not sure. Listen. Now, come on now. They shocked. They shocked that people see them. As much debris as they're trying to to clean out before anyone can see, they just make it matters worse. It's like dropping a bag of flour. And before you can get the kitchen floor clean, it's going to get a little bit more dirtier before it gets clean because of the flour. It spreads, you know? Like if you catch my drift, so say you get a broom and you're trying to sweep it, it's kind of spread just a little bit more, a little bit further out before you can actually get it clean. This is them. They trying to ensure that you are not aware as to what is going on. But in the same token or the same breath in the same sentence here, they're doing everything possible to hide it, but they just make it more of a bigger mess. Man, which puts them in even more trouble because I keep telling y'all, guilt gonna make you what? Guilt is always gonna make somebody tilt. Always. Man, what? I'm not gonna lie. Karmics fill my heart with joy. Yes, I said it. Karmics fill my heart with joy. Because it's so funny and comical as to how far they will go to destroy themselves. And I think that's very comical, especially towards someone that was doing malicious things to other people. That warms my heart. I'm not gonna lie to you. Oh, big old hearty laugh. Like, look at that jackass. Anywho, we have the grasshopper in reverse. Perspective is in reverse. Trying to get a new perspective, trying to see if they can get up out of this, trying to see if they can turn back the hands of time, trying to see if they could establish alibis. Like, it's bad because this secret lover is into some, we'll just say darker things, that's all. Okay? And you put that where you need to put that. But wow, I was just about to say, but they're willing to give that all up to be with this ex-person. And the ex-person doesn't want to be with them. That's the tea. Oh, baby. Yeah, they don't want to play house anymore. That's what happens when you have a bull in spirit. Yep, and the secret lovers want to feel betrayed and is willing to, because the secret lover feels like they are at a loss because this ex doesn't want to be with them. Whew. Yeah, the secret lover know that they ain't what they said they were. And this secret lover was at the time holding a grudge against you, but it's not anymore because the truth has came out. I don't know if you understand or maybe haven't quite put it into a bigger perspective, but when I say put it in this way, you really are a big deal, collective. I hope you understand that. You are a big deal, boo. Please believe me when I say that you are a big deal in your community setting. However, your name be ring-a-ling-a-ling-a-ling-a-linging bells. It always ring bells. Your name is always in somebody's mouth, child. And you have unknowingly not you, but Because of this ex-lover, they're scorned. They are scorned beyond, just beyond, above and beyond scorned. And they have tried to create as much enemies as they could for you. And for some, they were successful. And I have to keep it real. At the time, they were successful, okay? The grudge holder, this ex-lover, had a same-sex lover and had a grudge against, the same-sex lover had a grudge against you based on what the ex-lover was saying to them. They don't have that anymore towards you because they know you based on what the ex-lover has been saying about you. So people are doing their research about you. You have a lot of people, like if you're on social media, whatever the case may be, or if you're not on social media, but specifically for the ones that are, you have people that check you every day, every minute, every hour, every second. You a big deal, boo. You are a big deal. Never forget that. Anywho, haunted is in reverse. The grudge holder is no longer haunted by you. They could never be haunted by you because there was never nothing to be haunted by in the first place. Like, you don't know that person, but that person know you. So your ex-lover with their bullet spirits have many different partners, and every partner that they do their thing with, your name will always come up. That's how scorned this ex-lover is of you. That you have secret animosity from people that you don't know. People with bullet spirits. What's a bullet spirit? Someone that just like to all the time juke and jam all the time. You catch my drift, right? They have no control of their Netherlands. So they have a bullet spirit. Okay? Because I got to change my words around. So TikTok, don't be too sensitive. Okay. Yes, they have a bullet spirit. Hooked. Romantic love affair. Okay? We have stalker here in their head about you. They're in their head. Sometimes when they doing their thing, they may call your name out. But you are la-di-da, la-di-da, la-di-da. You are so unfazed. You are so unfazed. So the people, the individuals that this ex has slept with, has people coming around you trying to check you out, things of that nature, realizing that you're unfazed because they tried their hand. They tried their hand at you. And the way that you reacted towards them, however way you did your thing, they was not expecting that. It's a spiritual hater, child. It's a spiritual hater. Why hate on spirit? Why be a spiritual hater when you can just get some yourself? You ain't gotta hate. Just come on, let's go. You ain't gotta hate. Ask. Anywho, we got bad karma here, child. Because they want to be a spiritual hater. All these little, and I say little, God complexes, little, not big, little God complexes running around. Because remember, we are the real adults. We are the mature adults. We are the adults that can regulate ourselves, our emotions, our control, everything, right? We regulate self because we know self. They don't. So it's like we're being the teacher to like little kindergartners, because that's basically how I look at narcissistic individuals. They're kindergartners that need a lot of help. They're getting bad karma for hating on you spiritually. throwing tantrums at you, doing things towards you. You don't even know half of these MFers. You don't know them. They know you based on who your ex was jamming and ramming. Yes, your ex was out here jamming and ramming. Baby. Everybody gotta know who the big dog is. That's you, boo. So we got fake flexing. Yeah. They fake flexing. How you which is why they hate, and they had no facts on you. They had no facts. Facts represents truth. Raw truth. If you have no facts, you have no truth. So, they didn't have any truth or facts about you. It went off based off what the Jamin Spirit ex said, and went with its ego. Yes. Look how far someone's ego can get them. Look how far. Somebody eating carrots, or carrots could be your favorite veggie. I'm also seeing celery too. I'm seeing radish, or you could be growing radish. So this ex has to move because they're bankrupt. How are they bankrupt? Spell work on you to get you to come back. You ain't going back. And then while they're waiting for you to come back, which you never will, they're out there paying for services, sexual services. Child services are going to be involved. There's photo proof of that. So a child is being like neglected. Yeah, but you're going to have this child, you're going to get this child or this children. Yep. Safe and sound. Because they worried about, they travel to get their rocks off. Someone's name is Persephone, or I'm hearing Persephone, and I'm also hearing Penelope. I'm also hearing Rockstar. So Rockstar is like those games, Red Dead Redemption, those type of games. I'm seeing that. See the Rockstar emblem or logo. So somebody could be playing one of those games. Yeah, you're going to shine. And so with this child or children, okay? Yeah, look, fake account. Okay, Grand Theft Auto, okay. I just saw the Rockstar emblem. I was like, was somebody playing Grand Theft Auto? Or, you know, one of them games, so that's good. Fake account. Yeah, this person has a computer specifically for you, and it's so many tabs of you. Just so many different tabs. Like it's like the 1 hour photo with Robin Williams. Yes, Robin Williams, and he was a photographer at a local grocery store, and he became, I'll say, friendly with a family dynamic. But he got too close to them. I think he gave the son a camera for his birthday, I believe. And it just got out of control. And what creeped me out is that everything was in white. Like, I didn't understand the concept at the time as to the whole movie was in white. But there were only shades of small colors, like a blue, or, you know, that kind of, that was a little, but the way that he was, to me, it felt like he was in a straitjacket in his mind. Just the way that he was just following them, and it just became eerily sick. Like, and they were nice to him, you know? That's the crazy part. They were nice to him. They didn't, you know, and he just took that as okay, and that childlike spirit. That's why it's important to ensure that anyone that you're around or you communicate with or you connect with, that their childlike spirit or the traumas from childhood is healed. You have to, because they got a lot of people out here that have broken uh spirits from their childhood that they have not healed or they don't want to heal. And it's really, really, really tough to be around someone that does not want to heal versus someone that is not aware of them not healing. Yeah, no, I can't. I can't. Yeah, I can't do that one. Because the one that don't or won't do it, it's like fighting a brick wall, literally. And you're going to get yourself hurt. So it's not worth it. Because going back to that movie with Psy, he was in a childlike state. He really was. So that's something that I'm going to have to do more research about. Like, a lot of adults are in a childlike state from the state they had trauma from, and they never healed that, so they never grew past that. And I can't deal with a 40, 50, 60, 70, 80-year-old adult here that's yelling and screaming because somebody cut in line or somebody took the last coffee. Like, no, I can't. I just can't. Anywho, we have the Wheel of Fortune here. The Tower. So because you were able to see, you escaped the tower before it blew up or before it came undone, unraveled. Yep, you got yourself out of it with like your quick intuition. Or your intuition was guiding you to move away from this person. You may have realized this person had a really oversatiable appetite for sexual, gratification. They always needed it. They would get mad if you wouldn't do it to them or you wouldn't partake in what they're trying to do, but it was excessive. Like abnormally excessive. We have the Knight of Cups in reverse. And when you unraveled yourself from this mess, this is when they started to become a troublemaker, or they felt heartbroken by you because you wouldn't have waited, or more so, you won't listen. If you can take a moment to think back from experiences that you may have went through and notice that almost every experience that you went through, 10 times out of 10, you didn't listen to that person. Like, you always tap to your own beat. And that's how this person felt. This person always felt like you would never listen to them, like you would never allow them to guide you any kind of way. Like, you just let them say what they need to say, but you always knew that you always had you, or you always knew that you had to make sure that you were, what's the word? I don't know. I can't put that in words, but great job though. Like they feel like listening should be a form of command and you should do it because they say to do it. Listen, I told you, and yada, and yada. Like, you know, like they're commanding you, you must, you know, like, what the fuck? But, y'all, get out of here. You know, get out of here with that foolishness. But in all seriousness, that's how it looks when they do that. By you not changing or shifting into this command, you better, because I said so. And you like, child, please, excuse me. Thank you. Like, you can't handle that. They can't handle you not listening or not being in control of what they said. That's what they thought, or that's how they thought they had you. You weren't a person to ever be controlled. You're not a person that don't like control. When I say control, meaning you like to do your thing however way you like to do your thing. You don't like nobody coming in your way, your path. No, just stay out my way. That's your right. You have full control of self. That's your right too. And you have many. And these individuals here are trying to do everything possible to take that away from you. I think not. Putting you in third parties unknowingly. Doing things to you unknowingly, so that way to the point where you keep seeing it over and over and over. They do it subtly, but in your face, but subtly. And they keep doing it over and over and over. They keep saying the same thing over and over and over and over because they're a broken record, and they have to ensure or entail that you are starting to listen to what they're saying, or you're seeing and listening to what they're saying to get you to act like them. No. That's insanity. Trying to get somebody to do the same redundant, toxic thing for a very long, continuous, drawn-out time. That's insanity. And they want to see you break from you being very healthy in the mind to be broken or breaking down in such a way like, wow. And they want to see you literally digress and go down. And while you're doing that, they're laughing. And they think it's a joke. Seeing someone lose their mind, they think or thought it was a joke. But no one's laughing now. No one's laughing now. Everybody quiet. Nothing to say. Interesting. Somebody drinking a pina colada. Y'all always eating something, child. I see y'all. Anywho, we got Page of Pentacles. It's very preposterous. It's very preposterous, John from TikTok. Yes, sir. We got the Page of Pentacles. Something new is coming up. Could be for you. You're getting a new job, a new opportunity, a new start, a new blessing. Something new's coming in. So if you pass all this hoopla and foolishness and riffraffness, then this message is for you. Okay? You will know if you pass your test, your universal test. You'll know. If you apply for a new job, you're going to receive it. You're going to get it. If you apply for, I'm hearing intranet. So if you apply for a job within the company, you're going to receive it. If you're on the right side of things. are you ashamed? So we have the Five of Wands here. Okay. Resolution. The resolution is something new. You're going to be the only one in a child or kids. We'll just say kids. You and kids are going to be the only ones that is going to escape all of this inferno. It's like their inner self is on set ablaze. That's how they feel. It's crazy because how could you not like the body or the self that was given to you? Like you were given to self for a reason. And don't let that go over your head. You have to learn yourself to understand how you truly operate. That could be spun in many different ways. Emotionally, physically, psychologically, mentally, whatever. You need to learn all that you can of you, so you can have the best optimum whatever it is that you want to manifest. Man. That's right. What else? Somebody's on their way to the airport. You could be going on vacation. I know that's right. Enjoy yourself. Look, the sun could be a Leo. I'll put it in this perspective. In the end of it all, you truly have you. You need other people. Yes, you do. We all need someone. Yes, we do. We're human. So you gotta, that's not the way human interaction is set up. You need to at least talk to one person socially, okay? Hey, I don't make the rules. This is in the research. But anyway, so we need people. But at the end of it all, we truly only have ourselves. That makes sense? So putting it in the perspective as if we really truly do only have ourselves, make sure you put the best of self into self. Give you the best of everything that you can. The best of the love of self, the best of your emotions, meaning you can regulate yourself physically, being in shape or doing things to ensure, the optimum health of self. You know what I mean? Five of Cups. I'm sorry. Five of Cups. I'm sorry. That's them crying over spilt milk, regret, because you aware of what's going on. They lost themselves, literally, figuratively, metaphorically. They lost themselves. What do they want us to do about this? Like, for real, come on. What do they want us to do about it? They lost themselves because they literally gave themselves away. They gave themselves away sexually. They gave themselves away financially. They gave away themselves mentally, physically, emotionally. Spiritually, they gave themselves away. That was the price of their life, or that's the price they placed on their life. They did that. But they had the opportunity, multiples. That's the thing. And people keep saying, repent, repent, repent. For how fucking long? Why should people keep getting the same opportunity over and over and over and over and over for them to finally understand? Because now they're going through something, for them to finally feel and understand that they should not have done it. Thank you, boo. 10 of Wands. This irritates me. They feel so burdened. They feel burdened, but it's like a train is coming. You see all the signs that the train is coming. You get forewarnings way ahead of time that the train is coming. Okay. You hear the horns blaring. It may not be far. I mean, it may not be close to me, it may be far, but you hear it faint. Then you see the little arms come down. The light may change. You know, something is going to tell you, hey, slow down, slow up a bit. No, they just came in and just ran right through it because they feel like they can. And they can. That's the beauty of free will. You have to allow people to do what they feel is best for them, despite you giving the warnings, despite you attempting to assist them to show them a different way. Despite it all, you still got to allow people to be. And because you did, because you allow this person to be, look what happened to this person being. Look what happened. You didn't do it. You let it go. So there's no fault for you to have or to carry. You didn't do anything. You let it go. So when you let something go, you have nothing. You're no responsibility. You let it go. You relinquished it. You don't have to deal with it. It's not your issue. If that makes sense, it's not yours. You let it go. They thought they still had a hook into you or on you, and they thought wrong. They thought wrong, child. Look. Okay. 10 of Wands and 5 of Cups. I'm sorry. 10 of Wands and a 5 of Cups. They're regretting it because now they feel overworked or overburdened. Overburdened over the decisions that they decided to make. The decisions of self. Somebody barbecuing? My bad, but I smell barbecue. The decision to... Lost my train of thought. The decision to change your life into something greater, they decided not to. They thought that those sticks were enough to hold because they weren't holding it at one point in time. They were giving it to you. All of the burdens that they created, you carry that. And they never wanted you to be aware that you carried their burdens. And you did. In so many different ways. They wanted you stuck with their burdens. As long as you were stuck with it, they were able or free to do whatever it is that they want. Because if they don't want to deal with it, they just put it on to you. So you said not a flying of that. What you do? You release it. You let it go. You're disengaged from it. You disassembled it. You said, bye-bye. This ain't my fight. That ain't mine. Nah, I'm good. That ain't for me, little dog. You let it go. And when you let it go, because you were in the Seven of Cups, you had choices. You had a choice. And the choice was, shall I stay here, continue to endure this foolishness that this person is attempting to put me through, or I'm going to do something completely new. I don't know what's on the opposite side of me doing something completely new, but I just know that I have faith within myself and my higher spirit power, however way y'all do y'all thing, because we got many different walks of life here. So however you do your thing, and you had those two tools in your arsenal, and you started to just walk through. And look what happened when you walked through. Because of the choice that you made, look where you at. 6 of Wands. Now you celebrate. I'm like, hurrah, hurrah, you know. That's you. Because you decided to make a choice. A different choice. So now they're back in the, well, they weren't back, but, well, yeah, they were. Because when you were holding their burdens, they felt free. They felt like they never felt or held accountable for what they've done, you know? You are the first and only person, thank you, you are the first and only person that has held this person accountable. And you are ensuring that they are, you are ensuring that they are held accountable for what they have done towards you. Oh yeah, and that is in your right. The hell wrong with them, child? Yeah, they smoking that shk. Okay. Yes, you did. In your right. Judgment. You have every right. That's your call. You don't have to accept every call. You do not. You don't, and that could be spun in many different ways. You don't have to. You ain't gonna get in trouble. Ain't nothing bad gonna happen to you. Some calls are disastrous, more disastrous than others, or could be the most disastrous call ever, you know? Versus some calls, when you don't answer, is the most peaceful of them all. Or if you decide to answer, it still could be peaceful. You know what I mean? Pick and choose your calls, boo. Don't pick up for everybody. Yeah, nah, not everybody. Little Sweet Spicy said, I always say it gotta be the C-R-A-C-K. I can't say it because, you know. Girl, I agree. Oh, man. Yeah, 3 of Wands. Uh-huh. You're moving forward as you should. Yeah, look, 4 of Wands. Because you decided to make a choice, a new decision, you're celebrating with the 6 of Wands. Because of the judgment that you called. Now you have your sights seen, or you set your sights higher. And now you're celebrating 3 of Wands and the 4. 3 to the 4 of Wands. Celebrating. You know where you're going, so now you're walking towards there. They can't stop you. They wanted to, but how they gonna stop you with the filth that they're in? This person is completely filthy, inside out. And they wanted to ensure that they were going to plague you with their illness or their nastiness that they were doing. I mean, the lying, the cheating, the abuse, the physical abuse. Like, no. This person wanted to drain you. That's the honest truth. They wanted to drain you and wanted you to be okay with that. That's crazy. But at the same time, they wanted you to be okay with it while they trashing your self-esteem. That's crazy. So not only are you trying to take me for my good looks, because I'll put it this way, everyone is good looking in their own way, right? Especially your aura, right? And they wanted to take that away from you to the point where you don't recognize yourself. You could be overweight, you could be underweight, you know what I mean? They wanted you to become unrecognizable while they just take all of your goodness away from you, the happiness, the things that make you you. You know, your finances, the emotional part of you makes you you, the psychological part of you, the mental part, the spiritual part. Like they want to take everything away from you while trying to just put you in a position where you just crack. And this person would have been okay with that. They want you to trust a hustler of life. Literally, this person was hustling your life. Literally. They were trying to hustle your life. If you put it in that way, that's a serious matter, for real. You hustling my life? You trying to take things from me? Nah, that's a serious matter. Failure, child. Baby. Oh, how the jokes write themselves. Isn't that the saying? Oh, goodness. The things people will do to oppress. Ain't that something? The things people would do to oppress is what Robert says on Instagram. Man. For the sake of their privacy or for the sake of their double life, you must suffer at the hands of their double life. No, I'm not doing anything double in my life, so absolutely not. I will not. But if you include me in your double life, I have every right to say what's up. Don't include me in it. Don't include me in your foolishness. Nothing gonna be talked about. I promise you, it's that simple. But the minute that you attempt to tie me into your foolishness, oh, what's up? Tweet, 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 and tweet. Yup, don't invite me into your foolishness. Keep me out of it. Because you're going to be mad. I didn't come here for that. Okay. I'm just saying, boo. Don't put me in no food. Look, I comes in peace. I truly do. I truly do. I love peace. I love it. I love peace. I do. So we have fear. They could fear your peace because they don't know how you're going to react. So they've known you as the person that will always be yelling and screaming, oh, you F this and you F that and you da 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 and you ain't never gonna be da da da. Like they got their rocks off when you were yelling, scream at them, right? But the moment that you started to center yourself back into the peaceful state, because you've always had it, it's just that when you were around this person tend to bring out that part of you until you were able to regulate that around them, right? They're afraid because they don't know where you put that anger at. Where is it? Where is the anger that you had when you were around this person or when this person was doing things towards you? All you had at the time was the anger. Now that you're in this peaceful state, or soon to be in this peaceful state, they're afraid of you because they don't know what you did with the anger. You okay? Is everything okay with you? And you're like, la-di-da, 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 la. You la-di-da. Goddamn. Can we la-di-da in peace, please? Thank you. You la-di-da, meaning you living life, you know? You going outside and you stretching and the sun just kissing your beautiful face or handsome face. You know, you hear the birds chirping. You know, spring about to come around. I can't wait for the flowers to bloom up. And I'm going to be gardening this year too. So I can't wait for that, you know. Yeah, I'm going to be gardening this year. Yeah. But anywho, with the anger here, the anger that you have frightens them. Because it's like a seething anger. It took a lot to heal that. I'll say that. Somebody may have suffered high blood pressure when you got angry. Or your head may have hurt it when you got angry. Yeah, it affected you in many ways, however it resonates, but that's the spiritual message here. You started getting nudges or you started to feel called or led to change the way you did things internally. Literally talking to yourself, hey, don't react, don't overreact. Just, you start listening to that inner guidance of self, and the more you listen to it, the louder it became. Now you see this BS spot mile away. This would never ever touch you ever again. Ever. All right, I'm gonna make one. Look, I told you, source. What'd I say? I said source. That's free. Free message. Anybody can connect to source. Anybody. Just connect. But you got duality in reverse. Karmic relationship. And physical pain. Get out of here, heifer. Okay, somebody wants me to make a get out of here, heifer t-shirt. I can. Physical pain and karmic relationship. That's what they're in. They're in a karmic relationship with self. I'll put it this way. Remember a time when you were very sick? So sick to the point where you felt like you couldn't move. Your head was like booming. It was banging. It was just, it may felt real dizzy in the room. You know what I mean? Like you were really down for the count. This is how they feel every day. Like every day. They feel like they can't live with themselves. And you have to be able to live with yourself. You are within self. Hopefully that makes sense. The karmic relationship is them versus them. That's the karmic relationship. Despite all the other relationships that they do have, the ultimate relationship that they keep neglecting is of self. themselves. They have no control of self. That's why they keep doing all different types of things out there. They have no control, no regulation of self. So they're in pain. They're having a taste of their own medicine. Yes. They can't laugh because it's not funny. And when you in pain, you can't laugh, right? Right or wrong? You see where I'm going with this? When you're in pain, excruciating pain, you can't laugh. No one's laughing. I wonder why. They're in pain. But when you are healed or healing, you could laugh. There's no more pain, or there's no pain, which means you can laugh. You see what I be talking about? How you gonna laugh while you in pain? And when I know some of us has been in pain before, to the point where you wanted to cry. That's how much pain you've been in. You ain't worrying about laughing. You worrying about getting out of the pain. So the karmic relationship, despite the other relationship that they physically had, the top priority or the main priority of the relationship that they kept neglecting was themselves. It's them against everybody. It's you against you. Yes, that makes sense. Them against everybody because they're outside of self. So since they're fighting outside of self, they're fighting everyone around them. It's you versus you. You ain't fighting yourself, so it's like, okay, whatever. They self-sabotage themselves, coming for you. You knew yourself. And even at this stage, they thought that you did not. They thought that they could still come around with this foolishness here, and it did nothing but got them exposed. Because all they keep thinking about is you. You, and you. That's what I was going to say. Like I always say, it's very important to know who you are. It truly is. Yes. Be amongst other people, communicate, have a conversation, have fun. Absolutely. Yes. But always make sure that you are your individualistic self amongst others, right? It's a reason, because the more you know yourself, the more your intuition gonna be on point, your discernment gonna be on point. You're just going to be more aware of self. You're like, no, I'm out of here. Let me get out of here. This person's in a lot of pain with self, to the point it's actually a physical thing. Like it actually manifested into a physical thing. And they feel up and down that it is your fault as to why they're feeling that physical pain. They came up against you. They came up against someone that knew themselves. Where's the fight in that? Someone that don't know themselves, someone that's not aware of themselves, attempting to fight against someone that do. Where's the fight in that? And if you know yourself and you know how to maneuver through this foolishness here, you're not going to get this no energy unless you really, truly need to. And most of the time, you didn't really have to give it energy. The only time you had to give it energy is when you spoke up in regards to what this person has done. And that is in your right. And once you spoke up and said what you had to say, you kept moving forward. You set the tone. You did what you were supposed to do. And they could not understand why things were happening the way that it was happening. It was always a them versus them. not a you versus them, a them versus them. They the one that self-sabotage this. How's this your fault? Where? Somebody help me. Show me, where is this your fault? Where? It's your fault. Okay, why I didn't have fun? Tell me why. Because it is. Really? You can't even ask them why something is our fault. Ask a question. They gonna get so irate and so stank in the front with you, child. Fights. As I mentioned, we're dealing with individuals that are children, that are kids in adults' bodies. Very childish, very immature. And feel like because they're in an adult stage or adult body that they can hurt people. You ever realize that when a little child that's not redirected to do the right thing, I'll put it this way, let's say daycare, because you see that daycare, baby took a toy from a baby, but the first baby that took the toy from the other baby, just sat there and just started playing with it, and then the other babies came along and got upset and kind of started to like bite or hit or something like that, and no one redirected the child or the baby to not do that. That's what this is like. This person is if they can't get their way, they just fall into this big childish tantrum until they get their way. And they're going to make your life a living hell if you do not give up or give into their ways. Nobody has time for this. This is childish. I mean, taking you to court, wasting people's time, money, energy, the lies for years, because you don't want anything to do with this person. And this person is in their right to prosecute you to prosecute you into a couple of things. For number one, knowing who you are, as you should. Number two, knowing who they are, as you should. And then number three, walking away at the right time, at the correct time, as you should. Those three things there created the things that they are missing in their life, but just the opposite way. So you're on the right side of it, they're on the dark side of it. And they're trying to get out of that, but they refuse to accept this. They refuse to accept as to what they're seeing in front of their face themselves. I promise you, if you put a mirror in front of them and they don't have anything, just regular, like a t-shirt, jeans on, I'm sure they will complain. They don't recognize themselves. And they hate you for that, because you recognize you though. As you should. Look, karmic message. Karmic relationship, karmic message. They got to go through this. The only way they can get out of this is going through this. That's it. They burnt their bridges. There's nothing left to salvage. You literally have to start from the bottom. It's like survivor of the fittest when it comes to life. When people hit rock bottom, that's an actual thing. Who survives that? And not a lot of people do when they hit rock bottom. That's why I mentioned before, you may have hit rock bottom, but rock bottom did not hit you. It's a big difference. You may have been at the lowest of your lowest, but you still didn't give up. You didn't allow rock bottom to completely squash you. You're like, oh no, hold on, I'm still here. Hold on, wait. Get that shit off. What you talking about? Get that off me, you know? Them, on the other hand, rock bottom hit them, and it's squashing a lot of them. They can't get out of that. They don't know what to do. They don't know what to do. You told them, though. You sure did. You told them. And they thought you was lying. They thought you weren't telling the truth. Even more reasons why they thought they could abuse you. Because they always thought you was lying. No, okay. 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 Now we got pray in reverse. Oh, wow. Now they want to pray after the avalanche, after the tsunami, after the tornado, after the hurricane, the tropical storm. Oh, so now they see the aftermath of their nasty, wicked ways, their ill treatment towards you. They're getting a taste, not even a taste. They're getting a belly full of medicine. A belly full of medicine that they cannot stomach. Now they're trying to see if they can get themselves out of it. Get themselves out of something that they were forewarned. Hey, don't do that, boo. No, I don't think you should. Oh, you know too much. You think you know everything. That's why I can't say nothing to you. You always get emotional. Wow. Okay. You don't know my life. Okay. I'm older than you. Okay. Okay. Then they get on the phone and they talk dog smack about you while you was just trying to help them, child. They get on the phone, they say, you heard the collector said this to me, and you ain't said not one thing that person said. They twist your words, but they got to make themselves look good. Okay. Whatever. Yeah, or you're so judgmental. Yeah. Crazy. Man. Jealous. It could be a Taurus that's going to jail, that's freaking out that they're going to jail. Why would they be freaking out that they're going to jail? Can somebody help me here? Help me, please. God. Someone does a crime. Stick with me. Someone does a crime. They get caught. Now they got to go to jail. They're afraid. So knowing that this was a 50% chance that this could happen, you decided to take that risk? Come on. Now, I need to be a lawyer or something, child, because we need to break that down. What did you mean when you said this? And they were like, yeah, like they rapping and shit. Like you the disc jockey. Because that's exactly how they going to sound when you ask the right questions. How you afraid to go to jail, boo? How? Somebody help me, please. Boo. And as a Taurus, thank you for the rose. As a Taurus loves food and like luxury, such as Libra. They stingy. They love food and luxury. Imagine a Taurus in this caliber here going to jail. They ain't gonna be able to handle that. Oh man, this person could be married. So, however, resonate could be a married Taurus. That's fake rich. Someone's name is Nadine. And then I'm also hearing Sutherland. So Nadine Sutherland, she's a Jamaican artist. But then I'm hearing, my spirit told me to split it. So I'm hearing the word Nadine. Then I'm hearing Sutherland. So it could be Sutherland Avenue. So if you've been praying for something about your rent, been praying for a decrease on your rent, you're going to get it. But you ask for specific confirmation. So this is the confirmation. Like you sent out an email or there's been some kind of correspondence asking if your rent will be lower. The answer is yes. So I don't know who that's for, okay? Congrats. Yeah, check the DM. So email, whatever, voicemail. Yeah, trust issues. Transition. Ooh. Somebody has trust issues. Hitting agenda. So their agenda is not hitting anymore and they feel very nauseous about it. And they're suffering in silence. Yeah, Starboy says on TikTok they fake as hell. They wish they could be me. Excuse me. Yeah, they could never be you. Fake can't fit in the real at no time, anytime, no way, no how. It just can't. So even though they try as much times as they tried, it will never fit right. It would never look right. Me going back to the point I made before in regards to the movie Men in Black with the cockroach or the grasshopper, whatever it was, child, I don't know. The spaceship had hit the field, the cornfield or in the middle of the field, and he got out and he needed a suit so he could look somewhat, normal amongst other people, but he looked so out of place because the suit that he was in, it didn't fit him. He looked out, it was like, ew. Yeah, the bug man. That's that he looked like a bug. No matter how he tried to dress it up, he didn't look right. So they only hurting themselves. You hiding behind a mask. You only hiding yourself. You don't think things are going to be discovered sooner or later? There are. And it's actually better to do it sooner than later, because the later you wait or the longer you wait, the harsher that thing gonna be. I'm telling you, sometimes some things you just cannot come back from, and this is one of them. You can't come back from this, or what this person did. You can't. They did too much because they wanted to hide who they were. That's crazy. Nope. You're not scared of them or anything, but it's just crazy just how far a person would go to ensure they keep themselves a secret. See, like a fortune teller trying to cloak themselves. They play a lot with moon. All they do is moon magic. That's all they know. And anywho, all they know is moon magic. That's it. That's it. We have books in reverse. Everything is connected to the moon with them. Whatever. Look, the truth coming out. That's there's skeletons coming out. Could be an air sign. The windmill is here. Things are starting to pick up. A windmill doesn't really go fast though, but things may have had to slow down in order for you to see the bigger picture. Because when the windmill do slow down, it do draw in, or it can draw you in. So put like this, it can draw you in like a piece of art, like you are, how can I put that? It's like you slow down to see it, like you see like the foundation of it, or just see it for what it is. You see it for what it is, and you see things for what it is what brought forth the truth, because you saw it for what it is. And this is why the skeletons are out, because they wouldn't chill. They kept doing things to put you in a position to see it for what it was, and you did. They caused it, not you. Well, I mean, you caused it on your own. Well, no, you caused it for both parties. You did. They did too. Because if they would have just, if they would have just left well alone, they could have still been doing the things they were doing. They wouldn't be nervous. They were breaking bread with the enemies. They was breaking bread with the enemies. The enemy was the secret lover. That's crazy. Who wants to live life like that? Hey, Marcon, I'm good. How you doing, boo? Doctor, someone is sick. Someone is sick. I look at this as a psych ward sick child. Look, psych ward. Look at the windows. Let's give it psych ward. Look at the windows. Padded up. Yeah, somebody's depressed. This man look depressed, child. Yeah, messages. Yeah, their secrets came out. Their skeletons, their ghosts, their secret. This is a message form. People talking about it, social media, texting, emailing, Instagramming, etc., etc. The person's ghost or skeletons came out, and people are yelling and screaming at them, and they can't take the pressure. That's crazy. Somebody having baked ziti or lasagna. Wine. They drink a lot. Yeah, they feel like their life is really dry. You see all that dryness out there? It looks like life. So at the bottom here, this is a city. Right here is a city, but further out is like really dry, like desert scales. And to me, it tells me that there's no life beyond city limits, or there's no life beyond the hustle and bustle. Because if you think of a city is overpopulated. It is a hustle and bustle, you know, people trying to get to wherever they need to get to. But if you were to extend or to go over that, it's like this card is saying that there's nothing existing, like only city life exists. So I say all that to say, pushing through that, even though this looks illusioned. Because who's to say if you were to keep walking through that, you may see greenery or shrubbery, if that makes sense. But anyway, and I'm speaking metaphorically. But they didn't want you to get past the limits as to where they had for you. They already had a limit set for how you were going to live life, and that's how you were supposed to live it. They never wanted you to surpass them, and there's a reason why. Because they knew that you were smarter than them. So they would discredit your intelligence to make you feel like the things that you were saying were not true. Gaslight you and things of that nature. Yeah, look, dishes. We're going to look at dishes as just, it's messy. In this depiction here, it's just very messy, you know? It's cluttered. You wanted more life or more sympathy music. You wanted more liveliness because he's playing live. And if you ever sat through a live concert, it really, well, it depends if you like music, but let's just put it this way. If you're a person that really loves music and you went and you listened to like one of your favorite bands, but they're playing live, it just sounds so much better versus listening to on your phone, you know? It sounds better live. And you just wanted to live life that way, very lively, you know, very vibrant, because that's what you are. You're a lively, vibrant person. But this person wanted you to be cluttered to no end. They wanted you to be cluttered in your mind, cluttered emotionally. They wanted you to be so cluttered emotionally. You're one to speak up or say how you felt, and then anytime you would bring an issue to them, they'll shut you down. So they are discrediting how you feel emotionally. The same thing for mentally. You're trying to have a conversation with them, and you know what you said was right, and you have the facts to prove it, if you stated to be true, and they'll still try to discredit the mentalism of you to make you kind of feel, to dumb you down and make you feel like, oh wow, I guess that's not right. Oh wow, that kind of way, you know, spiritually, psychologically, etc., etc., etc. So they wanted you to lose this vibrancy of life. And life consists of your emotional self, your physical self, your mental self, your spiritual self, your psychological self. Like all of that equates to having a really great life, depending on how, you know, how much you work on yourself. That's why I keep saying work on yourself, you know? Um, so yeah, so they wanted to strip the colors away from you or strip the vibrancy that you carried. And they did that emotionally, physically, psychologically. And that's when I went down the list to give examples. Okay. So you need those parts of you to really vibrate, really, you know, really good, really well. So that way you can live in your best. Because if you are having such an emotional day in a very positive way, you're going to go far. If all systems are go mentally, meaning you don't feel foggy, you don't feel tired, you feel just right, and you know your creative space or juices is flowing, you know, that's great, you know, and et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. Or you went to the gym and you felt really good and it set the tone for, you know what I mean? So they didn't want you to evolve yourself, or they didn't want you to take care of yourself in many ways. They wanted you to feel cluttered. And by making you feel cluttered, they did the opposite of what you need to grow. They didn't want you to grow. They wanted you to remain stagnant. So whatever you learned up until the time they met you, they wanted you to stay there and just there. Don't move forward. Don't pass go. Don't collect $200. Like, just stay right there. And you like, wait, I'm not doing that. So you went past what they had for you and beat them at their own game. Man, stop playing with me. Look, the abuse of the mind, baby. That is crazy. And you see the person to the, you see this person here is using his locks, I mean his keys to lock the other person's mind. That's crazy. Basically saying that they want, this person want to have control over this person's mind. Well, here, let you use my key. You can use my key. Let me lock you in. Hell nah. Nah. Don't play with me. This deck is the universe illusion. Ain't no way. You tripping. It's a one-sided thing too, because there's no keys on the other end. It's just locks. And this person thought that, or you thought that you can trust that person with the lock. Or this person thought that this person wanted you to trust them with their locks on your mind. Did you hear that? So, this is just for the picture purposes, okay? Sexually, okay? She looks sexy. She's getting ready. She looks sexy, okay? I'm gonna take a little bit further though. So with the sexy part here, I feel like that they use their sexiness, or they use their prowling or proudness onto you. They feel like if they, and this is for who it resonates, okay? They feel like that if they sexed you down, that would have been enough to get you locked in. For whoever that resonates for, okay? Don't fight me down. Let me say what I need to say, all right? They had the keys, but the keys were coming from their mind. They wanted to mind F you, mind CONTROLU. You know what I mean? The keys were coming from them, and they wanted you to use their keys, so they could keep track and they could control you and do whatever they told you to do. That's what they wanted, and that's not what happened here. And they thought by sexing you down, they thought because they had the best yams or whatever, they thought their yams was good. It was supposed to be like, oh my God, I got the best yams ever. Oh my God, whatever you say, da 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 da. Like you was supposed to be on that type time. Child, please. Child. Like you was supposed to be clawing them down. Child, please. Baby. Where I'm at? Oh my God. I'm gonna end this. I got so much to say though, but I'm gonna come back if I can. All right, because I gotta get ready for my reads, my private reads. If you would like the book of private reading, that information is in my bio, okay? They feel stuck. They feel stuck. And they don't want anybody to know because the moon is covered. So they don't want you using your intuition because they know that you are intuitive, and they don't want you to know what they got going on here. But in the same breath, the same token here, they were okay with giving their key to your mind. Man, get the fuck out of here. Child, these people weird. They're okay with doing it to you, but the minute that you find out, please don't do it back to me. Don't tell me don't tell me what to do, heifer. Okay? Don't tell me what to do, boo. Because if you would have never caught them, they still would have been doing the hood rat foolishness, the riff-raff foolishness. Yeah, they wanted you like a zombie, emotionally, physically, psychologically, mentally, all over. We're just going to look at this as a forms of expression. We're just going to look at this card as such. Forms of expression. And they wanted you to be all over in one sitting. Happy, sad, mad. No, you ain't no damn traffic light. You ain't no damn traffic light, boo. Look, we got Mike. I'm telling you, ain't no damn traffic light. You better let them know. Shit. You better go to hell somewhere with that mess. We got, this is a bike. Somebody cruising down. They don't even look like they cruising. They look like they bike pedaling a little too fast now. They do. They look like they going a little too fast. You see how the street is picking up the colors? They may own a bike. Are they trying to speed quickly or get to a place quickly? Man. We got Virgo, Aries, Capricorn, Cancer, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. One more. Scorpio. Alrighty, so if that resonates, please like, share, subscribe, hit that notification bell. Till next time, see you TikTok. Thank you for the gifts. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Love, love, love. Thank you, Instagram. Love, love, love. Bye, YouTube. Love, love, love.